What's up, everybody? Welcome to The Wait, where we talk about podcast episode 59. My name is Bret, aka Enigma9011, and today I am joined by nobody solo. Hashtag by yourself. What's up? All right. Running solo in this episode. That's a-okay. We're gonna use this podcast to kind of use it's the end of the year. It's the last podcast of 2019, so I'm gonna use it kind of as a review, set some new goals. And I want to talk about the last decade in gaming, some top fives per year. But I'm already getting ahead of myself in discussing topics. Remember, guys, you can watch this podcast live or on twitch.tv/Enigma911 every first and third Saturday of the month at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can join in the chat, join on the conversation. We'd love to have you and have that conversation keep going. If you can't catch it live, it's always put over on youtube.com and SoundCloud the following week, where it's broken up topic by topic, but also put as one big video or MP3 for your amusement. If you ever have a topic for us, you can always throw it down in the comment section down below as well. We'll try our best to get to that in future episodes. And last but not least, this podcast is brought to you guys by the merch store. You can get all of your swag over there: t-shirts, cups, backpacks, and more. Rep the brand, support us. It would be greatly appreciated. So, I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you guys are enjoying your end of the year, getting ready for the holidays, or maybe you just celebrated and hopefully you had a good time. But I hope you guys had a good one. So as I mentioned, flying solo this time, with it being the last podcast of the year, I kind of wanted to use my first topic, at least, to discuss my goals for 2020. Personal goals, stream goals, content goals, whatever you want to call them. We're just going to kind of put them out there. I wanted to share them with you. Maybe it will kind of keep me accountable for these. Exactly, be goals as well. Accountable for the goals. That way I can kind of look back at this and be like, what were my goals? Ooh, we hit it. Ooh, we didn't hit it, or what the progress is there. We talked about it on a former podcast. I don't know. I think it might have been Kevin. Maybe it was Billy. I don't know. You guys can look that up. But we did talk about New Year's resolutions. And what they meant to us and goals per se. I don't know if it's technically New Year's resolutions because it is that time of the year, but I don't know if I want to label that specifically. But just my brain has been going about certain things I want to get better at, certain things I want to change, certain things I just want to improve overall. So I've already started working on some of them, some I have not, and it's still just that thought of, hey, I want to do this. It's just a matter of how to get there. Just kind of like I said, I wanted to share them with you guys. Once again, put it out there, have some accountability, I guess, instead of just having it be a thought in my head, and that's all it is. There's simple ones, very, very simple ones. Honestly, selfishly, I'd like to lose a little weight. I put on a little bit. I've been going back to Taekwondo, and that's certainly helped. I definitely have lost the weight already with that, and I feel much better. But as you guys know, I left that, wasn't doing it for a while, and was just kind of mulling around. But being back in that exercise routine is definitely helping. I think the big thing that I need to focus on now that goes hand in hand with the exercise is diet, and I'll admit I am terrible at it. I need to figure out what I need to do better with that, because I know, not saying go on a diet, but just change things, Every diet doesn't work. There's no one diet that works for everybody. Cut out certain things or limit certain things. That's definitely good, but it's just a matter of finding what works for me, what doesn't. So, selfishly, that's a goal I'd like to do. I was getting close to 2 before exercising, 200. Not digging that. So I was 150 for the longest time, 150, 155. I don't know if I want to get back down to there, but I think at least closer to that number. If I feel better overall about myself, I think that's more important than a specific number. That's just something that I want to work on for myself. So, like I said, I think it's mainly the diet portion that I need to work on. In class, I'm feeling better doing the exercises than I did when I just started back in. There's definitely areas I could still improve in there, but I feel like I have more control there, doing those things. Like, I can challenge myself to do that, and the diet is something that I haven't really worked on, so it's this bigger obstacle in front of myself, if that makes sense, that I need to tackle. So that would be one goal. Pretty much, a general goal that you hear all the time with New Year's things, so it's not that significant or that special, or unique rather. But yeah, I'll put it out there. Want that to change a little bit. Next thing I want to improve is I want to focus on my sleep a little bit better. Not necessarily how I sleep, but my consistency. So, for those of you guys who don't know, I am night owl mode. I go to work around 4. Well, I leave earlier that, but when I start at 4, do that, help with classes. Usually get home around 9ish. I'll chill, eat dinner, do the stream, and then after that, I'm usually up. I'm either working on something, watching something, playing something. I'm up till 4 or 5. Fine with that. No problem with that. The consistency thing is I always set my alarm for like 9:30, maybe 10. Some days I get up. Some days I do not. I think that's a big struggle for me. Sometimes I'm just like, I'm in bed. It's too cozy, too comfortable. Nah, I'm good. I'm going to stay where I'm at. Now, that is also very easy when you don't have a day job. That is definitely going to change. So I think with that change, that will definitely help that. But 4 to 5 hours of sleep, I think I'm good with that. I was on that pattern for quite a bit of time, and I felt pretty good with that. So, fun fact, 4 hours of sleep is not enough. That might be part of it. I don't think so, because there was a run, lady, that I was going 4 to 5, and no problem. I would go work during the day, I would teach classes, I would stream, and I'd still do a little bit of extra work. And no, I wasn't staying up till 4 or 5 then, but at least it was still limited sleep. So no, because it's not, whenever I do wake up, because I do always wake up with the alarm, it's just a matter of like me physically getting up. I get up, not smack it, but I hit the alarm, and then I just go right back to bed, and I'm like, I'm good. If I get up and I leave the room, go right to the shower, I'm good. I'm golden. It's just I have a very bad habit of, after hitting the alarm, whether it's resetting it to a different time or just turning it off, of not leaving the room. That's the thing that I need to be better at and make a habit of, is if I get up, I need to walk out. Don't stay in that room. If I stay in that room, then I'm done. Even if I'm just laying there, like, I'm on my phone checking stuff, blah, blah, blah. Eventually, I'm going to pass out. So I just need to make a better habit of getting up and leaving the room physically, and then I can go from there. Yeah, and with that, I don't know, being more consistent with that, I feel like if I don't have the things during the day, then obviously I can use that time to work on something, whether it is something that's just fun, like playing a game, or whether it's a project like working something like editing or going out and doing whatever it might be. I just have that time, because there's always times I'm like, I don't have enough time for this, blah, blah, blah. When do I schedule this thing? That's the perfect time. I know it's a saying, I'll sleep when I'm dead. Sure. Is that the most healthy? No, every once in a while, get a little bit more sleep. That's fine. But at least right now, at this point in my life, 4 and 5 hours is fine. I can do with that. I can deal with it. I can live with it. So there's that. And then those are the more like real life ones, I guess. Going over to content creation and streaming, my goals for 2020, man, we've hit 1,000 followers, which is great. That has been a goal for quite a long time, stream-wise. It's the same as it always is. It's just breaking down that barrier and finding that point, that launch point where we can hopefully take this off. And no, I'm not saying partnership and stuff like that. Obviously, that's like long-term goals. But I think it's just a matter of finding where I fit in the niche or however you're going to say it. Finding that and expanding from there. Like if I had... Right now we have a very consistent group of people, and I'm very happy and blessed to have those people watching stream, and I feel like these past couple months have been very good for that and very positive, both while doing the stream and then afterwards how I feel about it. Hashtag blessed, yes. And I think that's good. I feel if we just keep that energy but also add some people in there. Hey Charlie, hey Jeff, speaking of some people I'm very fortunate to have. I think if we just take that small group that we do have, like Charlie, like Jeff, like Lady, like Will, like Pi, and we just kind of extend it like one bump out, and maybe we get 10, maybe we get 15, maybe we get 20 people in this little group. Like, that's improvement, and it's just enough improvement. I think we could do that. Now, it's a matter of how do I do that? And that kind of leads to another one of my goals for content is there's two things. One, I need to be better at promoting myself, and that's going to be a goal of mine this year. Obviously, social media is a very powerful tool, and that's something I've been talking about for a while that I need to be better at, but I need to post more. Not necessarily about content specifically, because there's people I follow who only post like, here's this video, here's when I go live, da-da-da-da-da. Like, it's all that. And that's great and it's good, but like after a point, you just keep scrolling. You're like, oh, okay, well, there's that things. Hashtags certainly can help reach more people. So it's just like I need to be more active. I think that's my big thing. Twitter I rarely use. I use every week to put their schedule up there because some people requested it. And other than that, I mean, I reply here and there to people. I think I need to do more of that. Get in the conversation with people, even if it's just general conversations, not be insincere. Hey, I'm interested in this thing. I want to talk to you. Boom. Put this out there kind of thing. And just through that that's not even a word. Even them just seeing my name recurring, they can be like, oh yeah, hey, what's Bret doing? What's he up to? Oh, cool. He's streaming this time. I can go check that out or whatever. And then, yeah, with the hashtags, like you guys are saying, Instagram's a whole nother thing. Now, that's another challenge for me because I just can't think of what I want to take pictures of. But Instagram's a big one that I need to improve on. And I think I talked about it. Maybe I just talked about it off camera. But Snowbike Mike, he's a big one who used to do Instagram a lot. And that was somebody who was like, shit, I need to do what he's doing. He would always do his Instagram stories. And he was just pretty consistent with that. And I mean, for those of you guys who do know Snowbike Mike, he's fucking charismatic as all hell. So, like, you could put up anything up there and it'd be good. But I think just being more active in that facet of things would help, whether it's the hashtags or just, you know, it's more content. It's more that poke to other people like, hey, I'm around. I do things. So there's that. Take pictures of things you do Taekwondo punch. See, that, I would love to do that. But I need somebody to take the pictures of the videos. Like, I can't video myself really well doing those. Could I get a tripod and do that? Sure. Does it look a little silly? Yes. And that's another thing I need to get over. It's just my self-confidence of like, who gives a shit? I'm recording this. I'm doing this for myself. It doesn't really matter. I'm hitting this target, doing this thing, whatever. Because, yeah, that's not something everybody does. And I think in the communities that I'm in, like, that makes me stand out, like, as an individual. Because nobody else that I know really does that. Like, there are people in the Kind of Funny community that obviously do martial arts, but I can't think of any, like, standout people. Like, oh, this is the person who does martial arts. Like, when I went to the studio and I talked about it on their podcast, like, I had a lot of people like reaching out to me like, oh, I do Taekwondo, I know exactly what you're going through, blah blah blah. Like, I need that thing that pushes me over the edge. Obviously I don't have the charisma that Snowbike Mike does. I don't have the likability that Echo Clo does. I don't have the just raw talent that so many Kind of Funny best friends do. OK Beast guys, Trevor Starkey, and the nerdy site that just started. Like, there's so many people that I can't, or at least right now, am not even close to their level. I need to find that thing that can do that for me. And it doesn't have to be just Kind of Funny's group. No, it could be anywhere, you know? So, it's that. Stop telling me what you don't have and tell me what you do have. See, that's what I'm saying. I need to do that. That's my wall right now. Here's the wall. Here's me. Now I gotta go through the wall. And you guys know me very well. People in chat. That's something I struggle with, and I'm gonna do better. That's my goal. I want to do better at that. That's a big one. So yeah, just promoting my stuff more. Facebook is another one. I've never wanted to be in anybody's face that I know personally and be like, hey, check out my shit. Check out my shit. I do stuff. I need to get over myself with that. So this podcast is another one that I need to promote. I love doing these podcasts. Why? Because I get to talk to people that maybe I just didn't. Like Kind of Funny best friends, having them on. Having people on, having stupid conversations. Whatever it is. This has been a big challenge for me because I'm not the most social, but I feel like it's a great thing because it helped me out a lot. And I want to keep doing that. So this podcast I should promote more. Yeah, it's a project for fun, but why the fuck not, you know? If nobody's listening to it, it's only really doing anything for me. So why not promote that? Why not put out, hey, I do this video right here. Like, Extra Life is the only thing I really promote. And boy, howdy doody, do I love promoting Extra Life. Just because it's a fun fucking time. Obviously, we're helping kids out. We're doing stupid challenges. But man, whenever it rolls around, I love promoting that. I love making the hype video for that. I love making the vlogs afterwards. Yes, I know I haven't put out 2019s yet. Don't get on my back. I'll do it tomorrow or eventually. I don't know. But I love doing that. And I just need to remind myself, do that more. People want to see what I'm doing. You know, they want to be supportive. They can't be supportive if I don't put myself out there. No one's going to sell me but me. So, that's what I need to do. So that's one content goal that I'd like to do. That's a big one. Is I need to promote myself. Hype your stuff. Exactly. So, that's a big one for me that I'd like to accomplish. And I'm not, not saying we're going to blow up this year. No, because if I start thinking about that, just like any goal, you start thinking too big, you're just going to crush yourself. So I just want to be better at it and improve it. Follow-up content goal that I've already started working on. For those of you guys who watch, whether it's the podcast, whether it's the live stream, there's a whole ordeal. Setup, microphones, lighting, overlays, graphics, etc. I want to challenge myself and improve my production value of my stream and of my content. Lighting is a big one I need to work on. This light works fine, but if you're watching the video, obviously you can see that my edges are fuzzy for green screen. Something I need to work on. Camera's fine. Transitions, I've started slowly putting those into the stream, and I'm really happy with how those look. Slideshows, I've started putting those in. I'm really glad how those look. I'm starting to work on more of a higher production value that I've seen like companies kind of be like, hey, pay us and you can get this customizable thingy that animates and does this little flip-a-do and promotes your social media or does this thing. And that's all great. That's all fine and dandy. But guess who doesn't have money to pay for that? Me. So why not use the programs that I have? Photoshop, After Effects, Audacity, whatever the fuck I can get my hands on or have my hands on already. Use that and do stuff with it. Jeff, your transition's already made. I got to readjust it with your thingy, but don't pay me for that. You Keep doing what you do, and that makes me happy. Honestly, Jeff is the man. Jeff has the fucking drive that I want. So, no, you keep doing you. I appreciate it, but no, you keep doing you. I want to support you through what I can do. I want some of it. Anyways, so what I've been doing, and I've started working on it, like I said, is I'm starting to work on new ways to produce. So if you watch stream, I have a hold screen on the beginning. There's no music. It's just the picture of me, stream starting soon, little slideshow of what stuff I like. 2020, starting the 4th. Is that the day I come back? Yeah, the 4th. That's different. That's new. The Wait What podcast. That is going to have its own setup, its own hold screen, new overlays. I'm going to have new intermission screens. I'm going to have new end screens. There's not going to be too much changed with the actual stream itself, but doing that. So I'm taking the things I've kind of challenged myself with from Extra Life setups, taking that and then establishing it on the main streams. Instead of thinking it as just one file, I'm changing it and thinking of it more like Photoshop, where it's just pieces of paper layered on top. So through that, like I said, I've already started working on it. Most of the hold screen is done. And guys, I'm really excited for you guys to see it. I've made some animations for social media, for other things I want to promote. And I'm just like, they're simple. It's simple stuff when you go, like, just, look at it. But it makes me feel like I'm doing something right. So keeping that production value up, whether it's just what you guys see, that's a goal for me. So 2020, we're going to have some new setups starting in January. So that's another big goal for me. So yeah, I mean, I think those are the main ones. Those big 4, like I talked about. Some personal goals, some content goals. Is it all just going to happen overnight? No, for sure. I'm definitely going to struggle in certain areas and flop over things. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of put it out there to you guys and for myself. Put it out there instead of just having it in my brain bumping around. If I say it, it makes it more real and it makes me more accountable. So yeah, those are the things I want to do. Personal goals, content goals. What I want to prove this year. If it doesn't all happen this year, that's fine. As long as I have that goal and I have that path, hopefully I can keep chasing after it. There's other personal goals, like Lady said, #B goals that I have as well. We're already kind of working on it. And I'm very happy with that. It's just a matter of getting the ball rolling, taking those steps to get there. So if I think about the other goals like that, I think then we'll be in a good spot, and we'll just work towards that. Whew. So yeah, topic 1, goals.